Here. I was just going to go on live for a little bit and talk to you guys about um, um, how I'm taking over the Twitter account for Mental Health First Aid USA next week. So forgive me that I'm on my selfie stick here and it's the first time I've really used it, so hopefully this video is not bouncy. And I'm also got my computer in front of me so I can kind of peek at the comments coming in from a different angle as well. So I've kind of got, like me usually, I have more than one thing going on at once. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and see if you saw my video from the other day about mental health first aid and about me taking over their account. And so I'm getting ready for that. I'm getting tweets ready, and I'm also figuring out how to use this selfie stick and look at you right. Looks like I'm on a roller coaster, doesn't it? Or some kind of wild ride. Anyway, so I have my buddy here with me, Algie. Algie is the mascot, if you will, for mental health first aid. But more importantly, if you take a mental health first aid class, you learn what Algie is. So I wanted to find out from you, the audience, what you want to know about mental health first aid. And maybe tell you just a little bit about it this way. It is very similar to physical first aid. So if I had a big old gash across my face here, what would you do if you have taken a first aid class and you found me with this gash on my face? Maybe I wasn't kind of with it, and what would you do as a first aid person? Well, you would probably do something, put pressure on it, help talk to me, make sure I'm, awake and with it, call 911, and you would wait until professional help arrives, right? So mental health first aid is very similar in that you learn things about mental health. So you learn how to notice if someone is having a concern. You learn what to do next. So a mental health first aid class, you learn those things in an 8-hour course, and then you become a mental health first aider so that you can help someone else when they're dealing with mental health scenario or crisis. It could be somebody in your family, it could be somebody in your church, your youth group, your favorite group of people that you hang out with. You never know who you might be able to help with this. So it's not just for mental health providers. Yes, I am a mental health provider. Many of you may know I'm a clinical social worker. I provide therapy. I have worked in the field for 20 years. But this is for my neighbor, my best friend, my people I went to high school with. This is for my mom, my brother, anybody in my family who isn't a provider, which many of them aren't. And it's for them to learn how to recognize what mental health concerns someone might be having and help them deal with something until they can get to professional help. So this next week, I have been lucky enough to be accepted as the first mental health first aid instructor to take over the Mental Health First Aid USA Twitter account. And so I'll be tweeting bits and pieces about the program. So you'll be able to follow us at twitter.com/MH First Aid USA. The link is down below, or I guess it's in my pinned video up above. And I'll also put it in the comments of this video so that you can go over to that. Even if you're not a Twitter person, go over and just create an account just so you can follow it. Twitter can kind of be like a newsreader that way, where you follow the things you want. And if somebody wants a video on that, put a question down below in the comments, and I'll be happy to do another video about that. So I see somebody finally said is here and watching. give me a comment or a shout out to let me know who it is. And I just noticed I have a big old spot on my nose. I never do the makeup thing, so who knows. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on real quick, tell you guys a little bit about what I'll be doing this next week, and ask you to share the video that is above this in my pinned videos here on Facebook Live. Please take that video and share it out to your friends so that they can learn what's going on, so they can come go over and follow me this next week, and so they can see what kind of things are going on. So I am so going to have to learn how to look at the right place in this camera, because I keep looking at where I think is right and it's not. Anyway, the joys of learning your technology, right? And I'll have to stop saying Algie and I will see you guys this weekend and next week. Talk to you soon.